Hey, yo, what's going on with it? Once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 aka Criticism Guide 2009. You guys know the rest of the intro. And like I always do say before I begin, definitely check out freaknetwork.com and troublestudioesnetworks.net. If any people want a professional channel banner design for you, get more subscribers, gain more comments, gain possibly popularity on YouTube. If any people want to be interested in that partnership, I'll put the link in the description down below. It's their YouTube channel and their official website page or whatever. So, best partnership I ever had, by the way. So, without further ado, you see these top 6 pictures right here. I'm going to get to this in a separate video, but these are just like the bonus Pokemon fusions that didn't make it to the list. I'm going to put that in a separate video, but I'm going to show them to you anyways because I'm that generous. I'm that kind of a person, not an asshole. I'm just saying. So, yeah, there's that. And as you see, number 6 right here is a fusion between Charizard. Fusion between Charizard and a Rhydon. It looks epic as hell. So there's that in the list. And see if I can get anything else. That was number 1 on the list. I wasn't supposed to show you that, but here it goes. It was Luxray with Lucario and Glaceon. That's like a triple remix right there. That was 5 on the list right here. It was Ninetales with a Houndoom. 4 was Beedrill with a Magmar. 3 was a Gengar fused with a freaking Rhydon. It looks epic as hell, if I do say so myself. And yeah, this one was Darkrai with Deoxys. That looks insanely beautiful right there. So I'm going to get rid of all these. Hold on one second. Alright, hold on really quick. Just got to get rid of all these real quick. That's going to be for a separate video, but I just wanted to give you a sample of what's to come on this channel. And a shout out real quick to Trikiwi. She's actually the one that gave me the inspiration, the idea to do this little fusion series. And yeah, hold on. 10 on the list. I'm just gonna keep going as it goes. Alright, pause. This one over here is Nito King fused with Tauros. And I do have to say so myself, this thing looks like a freaking Minotaur. And the only 2 Minotaurs I've ever seen was in Hercules back in the day. I think it was what? It was played by, what's his name? Oh, man. He was really big back in the 80s and 90s. What was his name? Fuck. Danny DeVito. That's what his name was. That was a Minotaur. And, of course, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic in Season 2 when Iron Will tries to train Fluttershy how to be a bee. Because she is a bee, in a way, in that type of mannerism. And this thing would literally wreck house or destroy souls. It was everything I would love in a Pokemon. If fusions were a real, actual thing, officially legit in the game, I would have no problem using this thing to kick the crap out of all the other competitive battler trainers out there. I don't give a crap. I'm just going to pretty much win. I'm going to own the hell out of every other team that I see on that website out there, especially on Smogon, because you know how they like to be little freaking pricks when I say, oh no, this thing is banned, this thing is banned. I don't care about that, because you know I don't give a crap about competitive battle. I'm aware of it, I just don't give a crap about it, you know? I'm not trying to turn this into a rant or nothing, but this thing looks extremely beautiful, and all the credit goes where credit is due. It goes to all the people that actually made these official artworks over here. It's not official in the game, or like the developers of the game for Nintendo. It's just the people that made them on DeviantArt or Pop or Filmmaker. If anyone even uses Flickr anymore, it's probably from there too. So that's that one on the list. Coming in at number 9. No, that's not it. Hold on. 9 on the list. This one's a little bit different. I'm not sure if this was like a Cubone or Marowak fused with a Alakazam, or a Marowak confused with an Alakazam. Fused with an Alakazam. But this thing looks spectacular as hell. I actually have 2 other series that are going to be coming up pretty soon. It's called Top 10 Most Cutest Adorable Pokemon. That'll probably be Friday. And then Saturday, I'll be posting the other one up this weekend for sure. It's going to be Top 10 Creepiest Pokemon of all time. Creepiest Pokemon fusions of all time. There we go. Well, this thing looks extremely evil as hell. It looks like it came from the pits of hell itself. I would love to have this thing on my team. It looks like it would have been a Ghost or fusion type mixed with a Psychic type, Ghost Psychic, Ground Psychic, or the possibilities are in a Dark Psychic, which that's been attainable a couple of times. It's beneficial. But it's not really the best of the best, if I do say so myself. I didn't get to say the other name was like Nito King with fused with Tauros, so I guess it'll be like Nitoros or Tauros King or Terrace King. I don't know. And excuse the pronunciation on these names. I have no idea how they name them. Only the official artists that made these fan arts themselves. They know what the real names are, but I'm just like going off the top of my head with these names. But I think this fusion will be like called, let's see, Alakarang or Cubonzam. That probably sounds weird as hell. Or Alakamarowak or Marokazam. Marokazam sounds a lot more better. I'm just saying, kind of like if any people remember that '90s that '90s movie, which was with Shaq, was extremely BS, disgusting piece of crap movie. I didn't like it very much, even though I was a '90s kid. It was called Kazam. I am Kazam. I am Shazam. I didn't like it at all. Stupid as hell. I'm sorry, it just was. But it was the '90s for you. You couldn't really do too much now, can you? So that's number 9 on the list right there. Nito Kazam. Or Maro Kazam. That actually has a good ring to it, you know? 8 on the list right here. This one should have been on a creepy one, but I decided to put it on here anyways. It is an Onyx fused with a Starmie. This thing looks like the freaking Earth Eaters that were in The Hobbit, Army of the Five Kings, or Battle of the Five Armies. That's what it looks like, one of those Earth Eater earthworms with a Starmie fused with an Onyx. This thing, I could see it being a very huge, extremely huge-ass freaking potential of a threat. I mean, because you imagine the Crystal Onyx fusing with a Starmie, it could be impossible because Starmie, it's a genderless Pokemon. Even though it has the purplish, girly, female, feminine colors, it's still a neutral Pokemon. That's the one I don't really have a huge-ass problem having no gender, like that one of Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone, man-made Pokemon, because they're not supposed to have a gender. I could see that. I can agree with that, what Game Freak and Nintendo was doing there. But I would love to see this happen on number 8 on the list. I think it'll probably be called Starix, or Army. It would probably be weird if it's called Army, because, Army, fused with Starmie. I think it's Starnix. Starnix sounds like a lot better. Starnix. So Starnix is the name of this Pokemon. Shout out to the person that made this thing. Extremely beautiful, epic in every shape, way, and form. It's creepy as hell, because it looks like it could dig through graves, go on other planets, different dimensions, all that type of stuff. Even though I still like Mega Steelix better. I'm sorry, I just freaking do. Especially the shiny one for that. Don't even get me started on that. Oh boy, Nelly, don't get me started on the shiny evolutions. Alright, so, let's see. That's number 8 on the list. Number 7. Another Starmie fusion, but mixed with a Tentacruel. This one, I'm not going to lie, this one creeped me the hell out when I first saw it. I almost fell out of my freaking damn seat, which is the one that I'm sitting on at this moment. So, yeah, with this one, I could see it like being more of an alien. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon anymore at this point. It looks like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! By now. So it'll probably be Tentami or Startacruel, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have too much to say about this one, but it looks like an alien out of like some AVP, Alien vs. Predator, or Prometheus. That's kind of the impression that it's like giving vibes off whenever I look at this type of visual picture. In my own personal opinion, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel some kind of way with it. Not in a bad way necessarily, but still pretty damn awesome if I just say so myself. Number 6 on the list. This one completely, totally caught me off guard. I don't even know how this would be possible. Once again, looks like something from Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh! To those to a certain extent. But it's a Annietorino fused with a Dugong. And I actually have another Dugong, but it's on the top 10 cutest Pokemon adorable list. So look out for that. Fusion list, excuse me. So this one right here, I guess it would be either Dudorino, which would sound disgusting. It sounds like Crapperino. Or it sounds a little bit better when you say Nitogon. So Nitogon, that looks pretty awesome, pretty epic, I'm not going to lie. It looks like a real-life mythological creature, monster you would have seen in Greece or Athens or some armpit side of the European country from way, way back when, millions of years ago. Like in a Nordstrom age, that's what it looks like. It came out of the time period that was originally from, Knights of the Round Table, Quest for Camelot. Those type of movies that give you that certain type of vibe that you really want to go back to the past and live at the Excalibur Hotel, out here in Vegas. I don't know. That's pretty much the vibe that it's getting me. I really, really like it. And now we're going to the top 5. If we can get there. There we go. This one was really insane. I don't know how this would even be on the list. It should have been on the creepiest list instead. Creepiest Pokemon Fusion list, but I decided to put it on here because it looks insanely mind-blowing. I love the hell out of this freaking thing. I think it's supposed to be either Weasel or Floatzel fused with a Chandelure. And I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I was shocked when I saw this thing. How's this thing supposed to survive on water? Is it just gonna be a normal fire? Or it's because it can't be water fire anymore, unless it was something like Volcanion. Volcanion, that's a little bit different because it looks like a giant version of Tropius fused with a Venusaur and a Heatran. It looks like one of those four-legged Pokemon that you pretty much wreck house and destroy the other teammate's team like no tomorrow. That's what it looks like in my personal opinion. So yeah, this one on the list is pretty funky as heck, but I'll go with it. You know, and I guess the name for this would be what's it called? Chandelure with Weasel, Weaselure or Floatzelure. It's either gonna be Weaselure, Floatzelure, or Chandelure. Chandelure sounds really, really awesome. So Chandelure, there you go. I like the fusion name for this Pokemon. This is why I love fusion evolution Pokemon so much from fan arts, even though it's not official. But one day, it will probably be official. I'll probably be like 40, 50 something years old by the time they do that. I'm not sure if I'll still be a Pokemon fan. I have no clue, and in the future knows. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say about that. I can see this being a real big ass freaking threat to other teams. Imagine this thing in a shiny form. This looks like something that you would see like in a horror film, and something's about to cut your head off with a freaking axe, like the Hatchet Man from ICP. I don't know. Now these are the top 5 right here. That was number 5 right here. Number 4, this one was actually a little bit, it should have been on the adorable list, but I don't know why I didn't put it on there, but I didn't do it anyways. This is a Shaman Skyform fused with an Infernape. It's funny because they're both from the Sinnoh region, so hashtag Team Sinnoh. I'm not on that list, but if any people want to go on that list, go right for it. Maybe you are on that list, who knows? Or in that, you're subscribed to that channel. I'm not, because I really don't care for that. Sorry. No offense to anyone that's in that little YouTube channel, but I just don't care for it. Or PokeTubers, you know? Anyways, I guess it would be like Shaman Skyform or Infernape, Infermin, or Shayfernape. I think that's probably called Shayfernape. I did that's what it's called. Sounds funky as heck, but sounds like something from down south in Atlanta or Texas or Tennessee. Something that'll be more redneckish, if you catch my drift there. And the last thing I really like about this Pokemon, or this Fusion Evolution Pokemon, is that it's fire grass. We haven't had anything that's a fire grass type yet, so if I were to see this as a Mega Evolution, I would laugh my ass off so hard, I'd probably crap myself. I would not even like that at all, too, because that's not a good feeling. I never had it happen to me before. Hope to God that never happens ever in my life. I like the tail that I put in the background, so I guess it would have like, it could look like a poison fighting, a poison fire, grass fire. Grass fire would be really, really epic to have in this thing. I could definitely see this not really being and looking like a threat, but I could see it's be very speedy, has special defense, and its accuracy looks very, very on point. And if it was fused with a Skyform Shaman like this, I would love to see this happen. Make it happen, Game Freak. And then the last 3 ones right here, top 3. I'm going to be a little biased when I say this because I love the ever-loving bejesus out of Nito Queen besides Rhydon. It's one of my old school favorite types. But yeah, this is an Arcanine fused with a Nito Queen. I seen one with a Nito King. I wasn't crazy about that. Where Machamp with an Arcanine was disgusting. I didn't like it too much. But this one's a lot more epic looking. Imagine, this is like a Jaguar just gave birth to like a rhinoceros. And this is what a rhinoceros and a Jaguar would look like in real life, if it existed. So yeah, there's that. So I guess it would be Nito Canine or ARCA Queen. ARCA Queen sounds a little bit better. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, ARCA Queen. View the vastness of its glory. Okay, so, and then the last 2 right here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. This is Nito King fused with a Sandslash. This would have a lot of issues. I don't like it too much, but I decided to put it on that list because, you know, hey, it's Nito King that's in there. So, Sandslash and Nito King, who will be the male, who will be the female? Just picture that image I just gave you, and the disturbing image I just gave you in your head. and just roll with it. That would be a very bad relationship. I mean, Sandslash does know Poison Sting and Sludge Bomb and a lot of other poison types, so I really wouldn't be surprised if they made a fusion evolution this powerful on this magnitude of a level. I could see this happening. So Game Freak, take notes out there. If you're a developer for Game Freak or Nintendo, make sure you get this to your CEO corporate bosses and tell them to make a fusion evolution real. Like, hashtag Pokemon fusions, make them happen. Make it exist. Any other hashtag you think about, go for it. I would love to see this happen because I guess it would be Sand King or Nito slash Sand King. That sounds pretty awesome. I remember Tricky Wishi had this on her list too, so unfortunately I did copy a little bit off of her. It's just she's a really pretty, sexy, hot-ass Asian girl. I'm not gonna lie. Really beautiful angel from heaven. I'm not gonna lie. This girl is awesome as heck, and she loves the crap out of Sylveon. That's her #1 Pokemon right there. So nothing else really I gotta say about that. The last one I might spend the most time of, because I know this is gonna be a very underrated Pokemon. I feel like both of these Pokemon are very underrated, but #1 of the best fusion evolution Pokemon. These were all solely and strictly my own opinion, so you can disagree as much as you want, or you can agree as much as you want, but at the end of the day, these are all my own personal views, opinions, and thoughts of how I see fusion evolution Pokemon. Seeking with a Golbat, so I guess it would be Gold King or Seekibat. Seekbat sounds a little bit better. That sounds like it could beat the living hell and the Jesus out of you. Feels real. This looks like a very insanely crazy, twisted-ass experiment. This looks like something from the 90s from like Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life, Our Real Monsters, What a Cartoon, Cow and Chicken, and I Am Weasel. It's just all blended up together in this abomination, but a beautiful, epic, awesome-looking fusion evolution Pokemon. I don't know why I bit my teeth there. That's weird. But Golbat and Seeking together, this would be super amazing. This literally looks like a Pokemon I could see like in a TCG or like a special event Pokemon in a shining form. Imagine this having a Mega Evolution. Maybe put out a little bit more armor and steel on it, like Skarmory. You give it Skarmory's armor and like Age of Slash's giant sword or whatever, and this thing, it's gonna look combat freaking ready. It is combat ready. If any people don't know that reference, it's from Ruby. A lot of people should know by now. If any people are inspired animation fanboys and fangirls out there like myself, you know, not to brag or nothing. I'm just saying I watched a lot of anime back in my days, you know. And I still do now, just not as much. And I'm still going to be doing a lot more anime reviews and reaction reviews on this channel. I know Durara, it came out earlier, and I'm sorry for that noise in the background. But that's all I had to say for #1. Like I do say, people, I'll put all the links to the artworks in the description box below if I can find any of them. I'll put Tricky Wee's videos in the description box below if any people want to look at that first. Like I do say, people, peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, pegasisters. We'll see you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective, all the good stuff. And until then, that's it, guys. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. I'm gone. I'm getting the hell out of here. Brand new videos on this channel every single day. Peace out. See you guys next time. Lates and goodbye. Stay safe, everyone. Take it easy. I'm out. Lates. I will see you guys in the next future video. More future anime reaction reviews coming soon. I can promise you that. I've just been super busy with work and the rest of my real life out there, which I'm not going to tell you because it's extremely private and personal. But I will say this. It is kicking my ass. And I actually found out there's this paintball thing that's like they pay 60 grand a month. That's wild. It's like it's only in Europe though, so that sucks. See you guys next time, and goodbye, everyone.